I am Vivekashri from grade 11E and I'm here to deliver a story on the topic Miracles Do Happen When You Believe in Them. There was a girl named Ananya and she always wanted to fly high in the sky. So her childhood dream was to become a pilot. Ever since her childhood, she would go onto the terrace, sit there for a while and watch the aeroplanes flying there. She would also make paper planes and play with it, imagining herself to become a pilot one or another day. But everyone around her said the same thing, that she was useless, she was fit for nothing, and this job is not for girls. So she lost interest and lost hope. She really wanted to give up, and when she finally turned to grade 11, she was even afraid of saying her dream job aloud. But her school announced that one day a former student, now a pilot, would be coming to visit all of them. The whole hall it burst into laughter and excitement. But Ananya, she was sitting in the last row, quietly showing no interest. She was hoping that no one would understand how much this session really means to her. When the pilot entered, he started to give his speech, stating that he too sat in the same hall, dreaming to become a pilot, just like how everyone would be dreaming right now. So Ananya, after hearing this, her heart started to beat very fast. She gathered all of her courage to ask a question to the pilot during question answer session. So she finally raised a question with a frightened voice. Sir, what if someone wants to become a pilot and the life keeps on saying no? And the pilot looked at Ananya for a while and gave his reply that then the person must say even yes, even more louder. He also said that every flight starts with a belief, the belief that I can do this. Every pilot, he starts to take off only with his belief. So after the session, Ananya, she made her realization that she really wanted to become a pilot. She worked very hard, especially in the side of mathematics and physics. She joined in fitness programs, and she joined in English spoken classes. So everything went on well, but she really wanted to give up. She cried and cried and cried after hearing these words that she was useless and she was fit for nothing. So, but after few years, Ananya, she thought she made, because she was on her first solo flight trip, and the same voice of Ananya, but this time much more bolder and with full of proudness. She radioed the control tower and said that this is Captain Ananya here, ready to take off. So the climate was so clear and everything went on well. The aircraft it started to lift off to the sky. But after a few hours, everything changed drastically. The radio control it lost its power, and again Ananya was all alone. She couldn't hear anyone's voice over radio, and the engine got damaged. She for a few minutes she thought that she was really useless and she couldn't fit in any of the jobs. But after seeing the passengers' frightened face, she really thought not to give up for anything. And the passengers, they trusted Ananya with her life. So she wanted to take risk at least for them. When she looked in front of her, there was an abandoned landing area which most of the senior pilots even avoided. But Ananya, she wanted to take that risk by landing the aeroplane to save all of the lives. So her hands were already shivering and the aeroplane it was trembling. But she said to herself and whispered to herself that I can do this, I can do this. And finally the wheel it touched the land, and she made her realization that miracle wasn't about saving the people or flying high in the sky. Miracle was believing that she could really make it up someday. So miracles do happen when you believe in